Morning, everybody. Welcome to Homesteading the Great Outdoors. Well, it looks like the Duke has been at it again. We set the raccoon trap, or the Duke's dog-proof raccoon trap, a couple nights ago. We didn't get anything yesterday, but this morning we got us another varmint to go take care of. This is the third one in 2 weeks, fourth one overall. 3 in the Duke's dog-proof live trap, dog-proof raccoon trap. And then before I started filming, I caught a little baby raccoon in a live track and just transported it somewhere else, let him go. And that was before I found out how devastating these guys are to the wild turkey population. And so let's take a look at this fella. It looks like he's a little bit bigger, more aggressive than, or more active than the other ones. But you know, this is the same exact spot that I had the other two, caught the other 2 raccoons. And right back there you can see I've got on the right, I've got my chicken coop, and on the left I'm building my turkey coop, and I'll have another video on that later. But I don't know, I thought he was a little bigger than the other ones. He's about the same size. But I had one of these guys, one of these last 3 guys, really bust open my live trap, as I've had to go to this. But you can tell that how well that trap holds him. He's been fighting on this for hours. You know, I don't know exactly what time he got caught last night, but anyways, let me take care of this fella and I'll get back with you. Go outside and all the chickens are over paying their respects to the raccoon. I'm gonna get my gloves on here and go take care of this critter. Dispose of them. And these pretty toast. Oops, let's see, here we go. So one thing I wanted to do this morning is show you some tricks, or show you some of the things I've learned about how to set this trap without the tool. If you've got some strong, decent hands, hand strength, you can just push this in and let that paw out. And then what I have is I just have the trap sit down on this rebar, and this is what you get. And it's got 2 swivels, swivel here, and actually it's a little swivel motion here. And of course I'm gonna have to clean this up. He's dug it or gotten it down through the dirt. But what I found is if you hold it in this position, use your 8 fingers, pull down on it, and then just move a finger over onto that latch. That latch gives you a lot of leverage. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I just resetting it right there, and it's reset. But you got to have somewhat decent, you know, strong hands to pull this down. My wife can't do it, but the key is to have that latch lay in that direction, so when you pull that in, it's down, and then you have just one finger like that can hold that with the latch, and you just put it in there like that. Put your dog food down in there, sprinkle a little dog food around, put this in at an angle in the ground. It's supposed to keep the rain out and the dew out. put it at an angle. Put an angle like that. Just a little bit of an angle. Anyways, that's how I've set them. That's the third one I've caught. And this will clean up real good. Just put the hose on it and clean it up real nice. But just wanted to show you guys how to set the trap without the tool. Some of you may be strong enough that you don't have to do it. This has been set 4 or 5 times, but that spring I think is just as strong as it was the first day. I've just found out how to hold it and how to press down on it, and an easy way of latching it. For me, it's easier than using the tool. I've bought it, and if I ever need it, I've got it. I'm going to relocate this stake. This stake is in the ground about 2 feet, maybe more, maybe 3 feet. But I'm going to relocate them. I'm going to go back further into the woods and see what we can find over there. Alrighty. Well, I need to dispose of this guy. So I just wanted to show you, this is my weapon of choice to dispose of these little critters. This is just a Ruger 1022, probably one of the most popular 22s out there. We have a 22 pistol, but it's for my wife, it's hers, and it's actually too small for my hands. Has a couple of safety features on there, and my hands are too fat to use it. So I just use this little 22, and it one shot to the head puts them out. And very humane, very quick, instant death. They don't even know what happened. They just go straight down every time. And I'd like to see the population of the wild turkey come back in this area. And we have Osceola turkeys here. They're only found in Florida, and just a smaller cousin of the eastern turkey. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Appreciate you joining, and we'll see you here next time on Homesteading in the Great Outdoors.